Before coming here, probably it was the academic requirements that I would need to fulfill when I'm in this school. I was quite scared of them, but it turned out to be quite manageable, even for someone like me. So the things I was quite stressed about probably was that there's going to be too much assignments and that I wouldn't have any personal time and that I would be failing exams. Turned out not to be true, so it's quite nice.
Yes, I think for me as well, the personal time strikes kind of a memory in the first year and the first part of studying here. Especially during the first months, the lectures tend to be quite scary in the first lectures. And during that time, when you get told there's going to be a lot for you to do here, you start worrying then what is going to be left of you. But that's not how it is, and actually it turns out that SSE Riga has fulfilled me personally, maybe sometimes even more than academically. For me, I think it's the fact that here you really control your own outcome within the courses and how you perform academically. So what I felt while studying here, especially in the first year, was the transition from high school, how in high school everything kind of came naturally and you went as a whole pact of people within the class, while here it's a bit more individual approach. It's your own decision on how much time you put out for studying, and that really, for me at least, it really translates into the results that I get. So it's just a matter of managing your time wisely, keeping up some good discipline, but also taking care of yourself and relaxing, because that's really needed as well.
There's definitely a very big change after high school. Actually, learning to manage your own time was very crucial to be able to handle the studies, which it might seem that it's a lot, but it's doable. People actually have their own time left after studies, which is very good. And
it can be really rewarding as well, because at the end of the day, when you look back on all the things that you've done, you know that it's thanks to yourself, that you put yourself through that process and you kind of kept up the straight back to really do it and achieve all those things. So it's your own decision and it can be really rewarding. I think it really depends from time periods to other time periods. It's kind of, for me, it was and it is a sort of trade-off. There are some periods where it's more, where the studies require more time, more of your time. So obviously you have to steer away from your personal things. But then again, there's been moments where studies don't really take up that much of your free time. It's just obviously attendance and the mandatory things, but where the studying kind of comes naturally, and then you don't even feel the pressure of having to really free up that many of your weekends or your free time just for studies. You can do other things outside of school as well.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that, because there's no particular amount of time that has to be spent. But it really depends on everyone's preferred way of studying. There are people who want to do everything very methodically, like every day, certain hours. And then there are people who just decide to study more before the exam because it works better for them, and then they have more free time in other weeks. However, there still is time left for your own things, that's for sure.
I think the secret is just being adaptive to the courses, to how demanding they are, and adapting your free time activities to that. I think the students here are the biggest support. I think without the community, none of us would have gotten this far. It's just like the feeling of being in the school's lobby prior to a really tough exam. Nothing is as bonding as that, and you kind of go through those tough times together, and then you learn to celebrate the happy moments as well.
The support definitely is there, and then after that you probably party together and it's all comes together very well.
When you get introduced to those news, it can be a bit heartbreaking in a sense, but at the same time, it's not the end of the world. I think it's like one of the first things that people actually tell you during your first days here at SSE is that everyone fails. and everyone makes mistakes, and this is an opportunity for you to learn. And the good thing is that there's always the second chance, the re-exam, so it kind of can also be a good motivator for you to study more, and just don't take it as a complete failure. Take it as a sign of, okay, some things have to be changed, so you know, it's an opportunity for growth.
Well, me personally, I haven't failed anything, and I hope I won't. However, I have friends who have failed some exams, and the most important part is that if you happen to fail an exam, you shouldn't be afraid to ask for help, because as Ilza mentioned, there are re-exams. It is a very good way of studying to ask help from your friends who actually understand that particular subject better. And remember, failing an exam is nothing to be ashamed of, as it can happen to anybody here.
I have taken one re-exam, which was in maths, which was very early on in the studying process here. I guess what happened is that I underestimated the exam. It was a bit more tough than I expected it to be, but I think it was a good thing that it happened so early on, because it was kind of a wake-up call to maybe change my tactics when studying, get maybe a bit more serious about really managing my time wisely. And I'm really thankful, truly, for the community and for the amount of helpful people that you can greet and meet here. The community really helped a lot during that time.
Well, the thing that I like the most probably is that we don't have all of the exams in 1 week, like in many other universities. We have a modular system, and then the course goes, and at the end of it is an exam, and then other courses start, and maybe something overlaps, but still there definitely is at least a week between every exam, and it definitely helps me that I can concentrate on one subject. And perhaps another thing is the premises, because there's lots of place to study here, and together with your friends and classmates, and it helps a lot, as we mentioned, the community here.
Yeah. I also feel like the format here is really well thought out. For example, we have seminars which are led by teacher assistants, which are basically just students, usually a year above you, who have already gone through the course, and it's maybe a kind of change of environment where people who are still studying are also the ones who are teaching you, but at the same time I feel like they can oftentimes give you a different perspective on the topics, and the environment for studying is really open here, I feel like, in that sense. Well, the truth is that actually life doesn't stop when you start studying at SSE Riga. It still goes on, and you're still the one who makes the decisions how you spend your free time. And
everyone still has time to communicate with their friends, do some sports. And additionally, we also have many events, and there's also lots of social interaction with all of our course mates and their friends who also come to these parties and other types of events.
This environment does really socially fulfill you.
Yeah. Well, I definitely think that they shouldn't be afraid of that, because it's very common that people who come study here in SSE Riga, they figure out that studying in university style actually unlocks the capabilities that they weren't aware of before when studying in high school. So I think everyone definitely should try to come here and unleash their full potential.
I would say just stay true to your promises.
Yeah, if you promise yourself to lock in, you should lock in.